Karen, thank you and welcome to our show.
Hi, Chris. Thanks for having me.
Karen, you're currently on stage performing a production on Golden Pond by Ernest Thompson. Now, for those of us who aren't familiar with Ernest Thompson's work, what is On Golden Pond about?
On Golden Pond was a big hit on Broadway several times. It was a Academy Award winning movie. It was played in maybe 40 countries around the world. It's a very heartwarming story about an older couple, their little cottage that they go to every summer, and how they're working through questions of mortality and old conflicts with their grown daughter. And it's really um, so funny and so touching because these people are very bright and funny themselves. And so the audience has a wonderful time.
Now, when you say old problems with their daughter, so the husband and wife have this younger daughter who is still troubled. So is it rehashing old teenager angst or are there deeper issues at play?
Well, it's not mental illness or anything like that. Um, you know, as her mother says to her, everyone looks back on her childhood with some bitterness or regret about something. You know, it's just some of us hold on to those sad feelings more than others, and she is going through that.
Kind of,
Yeah, it's not really trauma.
so it's just kind of that emotional piece of being a daughter and growing up.
Well, yes, but some of us grow up a little late.
Very true. So what is it about On Golden Pond that drew you to the play?
Well, first, the opportunity to get back on stage. Between the pandemic and being the age that I am, uh, there aren't that many opportunities. So I was thrilled to be able to come here to Petrolia and go into rehearsal with these wonderful Canadian actors and do this absolutely fantastic play.
Wonderful. Now,
Yeah.
I'd love to talk about your book. In 2021, Bright Lights and Prairie Dust. It's kind of this memoirs and this intimate insight about readers expect from the book.
Well, they can expect my story, not my story as TV actress gossiping about what happened behind the scenes on Little House on the Prairie, and not a children's book. It's a grown-up book about the actual life of an actress, what it's really like, what it's like to audition, to train, to be rejected over and over, to have thrilling breakthroughs, as it was for me when I got the job on Little House, and also my own personal struggles with alcohol and depression.
Wow. So with this book, and I buy myself a copy, which I'm really happy I did. They're few and far between. Now, one was actually sold out.
No, well, yes, you know what happened? We did not publish enough books. And so the book was sold out on the date it was published. So all the publicity, everyone was going to Amazon or their local bookstore, and there were no books. But within 2 weeks, there were books, and there still are plenty of books. And everybody should be able to find a book without any trouble.
Now, when I was through your book and your website, and correct me if I'm wrong, we can actually send the book to you to get it signed, but you also talk about this insert that is a little bit more economical. What's the insert? You
Yes.
say, you know, age we can put in? Is it like a sticker?
Yes, it's a little book plate that I will personalize to the person and sign. And then that can be set into the inside of the book to make it a personalized signed copy. Because the shipping, not only is it slow, but it's also quite expensive, both coming and going. So I'm encouraging people not to send the book. I didn't think of that when I first said go ahead and send it.
Fair. Now, when we look at your book, there's words like depression, hysteria, there's mood swings, and they're throughout the book, even some touches on suicide. And you stated that as a young woman, out of touch with your own feelings. Can you elaborate on that? Why was that?
I grew up in a house with an active alcoholic. My dad suffered from alcoholism, such a dreadful disease. He was a wonderful, wonderful man, smart and funny and devoted to his family, but he was an alcoholic. And that had effects on me as a child that then impacted my young adult life and certainly my whole life, actually. Yeah.
It's such a unique thing. I was reading through it, and it really gave me a look at you, not the character, which was fabulous. And I really appreciate you writing the book and sharing it. Is there anything that is in this book that you have changed or add as you reflect back on it?
Oh, I worked so many years on this book that, as far as I'm concerned, that is it. If I want to write something else, fine, but that is the whole enchilada right there.
Fabulous. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.